All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's get to it. I don't know if I can hear y'all. I think y'all muted. Or maybe it's my sound. Let me see. All right, y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Gotta make sure there's raggedy behind Xbox mic. My Xbox Live headset. So making sure, but yeah, let's dive into these charts. GN. You see GN is in this right here descending channel. It's coming right to this zone. So that's going to be a nice one right there. We get that spring off the zone back up. That's going to be a nice ride up. You talking about to at least right here. 1,000 pip to 14, probably 1,500 pip move coming. Because I seen this on the weekly. What do you guys see on the weekly? What does this look like right here?
Head and shoulders.
There you go. And notice where are we at right now? What is this called? This part. Right here.
That's the resistance.
Neckline. That's what they call it. The neckline. Yeah. Because I draw the pattern out for you guys. All right, here we go. So you got this. Boom. Right shoulder will come right about here. That will complete the pattern. Then you'll get that breakdown. Boom. And you get something like that. Which that would be a nice ride up and a nice ride back down. You talking about again, you know, like I'm trying to tell some of y'all, dude, all you need is a move like that. That'll more than wipe out your L's and flip your account. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a
So
move you
we're
want right
so we're
there.
basically making the buy to complete that right shoulder. And then at the top of that right shoulder, we're gonna sell.
Right. So this is the left shoulder. So hold on, where's the head and shoulder? So basically you got that drive up to that point made the left shoulder. Boom. This is the head right here. You have that fake out right here. Right here. That's the head right there. Knows how that neckline is symmetrically perfect to that. For this right shoulder to be perfect, it would have to come up here to where the left shoulder came down. And this is when you usually get that. Something like that. Then you'll get a flag retest to come up and test that zone. Something like that. Then you'll get that big breakdown. Something like that.
Gotcha.
Back to the zone. So once that right shoulder complete, you should see a pattern that tells you to get out. And again, you know, this week kind of has been crazy. It's been NFP week. So a lot of the market was giving false positives or false signals. So, again, look at some of the ones that I called. But yeah, now we're in this nice descending channel. And what is descending channel indication of?
Reversal.
There you go. So price is going to reverse. Right now is you got GBPs. This is a site I love to go to just to check what news is going on. You can also do dailyfx.com. Those are my two go-to sites, but Forex Factory definitely just for news. And as you see, we don't really have any news on GBP coming up that's going to affect it, which is dope, until like next Friday. NZD, there's not really any red folders that I see. I see this one orange folder. So it's pretty much for that pair, we're good. Again, when you trade in pairs, you want to avoid news at all costs. Because as you've seen with what pair? Euro USD?
Yeah.
You can get something like that. And how many people was in the sell on this right here because they thought it was breaking down? And then they got that shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely a victim of that too.
There you go. But guess what though?
Go ahead.
Guess what though? Why'd you get that? Because we're still in a what?
Buy.
There you go.
Uptrend.
This is still an uptrend. And again, these are just the rules. We call it an uptrend because, as you see, this is going up. I know some of y'all send me y'all markups, and y'all over here drawing uptrends like this. I'm like, boy, what the heck is that? I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but some of y'all markups. When it's an uptrend, your trend line goes below the trend. So just think. I have to stand on something. We're going up. That means my trend line is below. Pushes me up. When it's a downtrend, the trend line is above. Something has to push you down. There you go. So just keep that in mind when you do your uptrend. But yeah, this is still an uptrend. And not to mention, this is a nice. I think everybody was expecting a breakdown from right here because of what we got over here. Oh, for the people that was asking me earlier what this is right here, this is the average true range. And all it does is, which is actually a really dope indicator. I talked about it on one of my older videos, but the average true range shows you for the last 14 candles, or how many candles you set right here in input. So basically, on whatever time frame I'm on, which I'm on 30-minute, the last 14 candles, it shows you the average number of pips they have moved. So this is moved an average of 12 pips for the last 14 candles. This is really good when you're trying to do stop loss, take profit, and it's really cool when you're on the daily of the 1 hour. So 4 hour, you see the average true range changes per time frame because it's counting the last 14 candles. So if I'm on a daily, the last 14 days, this is moves an average of about 84 pips. So that helps you when you kind of trying to gauge your stop loss or gauge your take profit. And definitely when you want to give your trades room to breathe. So that's all that is, but I don't need it right now. But it's actually a really, really, really dope indicator to start using. But yeah, so this was still an uptrend. So we were looking for the sell right here, but notice when it got right here, I told everybody to get out because of what? What is this? Oh, let me see. Boom. This right here.
Consolidation.
No, look at it. Let me zoom in on it. You'll see it.
A descending channel.
There you go. That's what I seen. I seen that. And I was like, Not to mention, again, you got all this news. It's NFP week. We got all this stuff going on. We got riots, all that. All of that affects the market. People think it don't. I'm like, yeah, all of that when you're trying to trade affects what you do. So definitely keep an eye on your trade.
Busy. Just a quick question on EU. So, so Steve was looking at a sell right there, but notice how it was coming down more correctively than aggressively, and even though it was at a key level, if you looked at the higher time frame, you had an engulfing, like a bullish engulfing candle there at the bottom of that last impulse. So honestly, I was thinking that there would be one more buy in it, which it ended up playing out. So I guess the more conservative way to play this would be wait for a more aggressive impulse down and then the correction before actually looking at the true sell.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like if you notice, and I'm glad you said that because I was actually going to get to that. What I was looking for was something like this. Where my ghost bars at? I was looking for something like that right here.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's what I was looking for. See, that would have been an aggressive breakdown, but notice how price came down. And I mean, look, gave you a nice little head, shoulder. So we like, oh yeah, sell that. Okay, it was coming down correctively. Notice it wasn't aggressive. Now that's an aggressive breakout. Look at that shit. That was the news. The news came, but notice it came down, made a little flag. That was a deeper flag. If I go down to like the 5 minute, you'll probably see like a really, really deep flag. But notice how this flag never broke this low. Then you got that move up. Like that. Now it's kind of doing this consolidation piece. But right, this was coming down correctly. We didn't see an aggressive breakdown. Notice with these pairs, like some of the pairs this week, they were looking nice for the sell. I mean, look at this one. It even gave you this ascending channel, right? But again, it's NFP week, so you kind of got to watch it. Honestly, on this week, I kind of sit the market out because it gives a lot of false positives. See, now notice it came out of the ascending channel, made this descending channel. That's when it shot up, came back, didn't break this low, and shot up again. So yeah, that's just something to keep your eye on, when you taking trades. But like I've been telling the group and like I've been saying, honestly, trades like this, catching 15 to 20 pips, I might actually let that go because I'm more interested in trades that's going to run a bit. I want to see something like this Euro I that's going to run. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the move that I want to see for the team. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's what we're more interested in. Honestly, you could get one trade like that and let it go, compound on that, and be done for 6 months. That's just how easy that would be. I mean, that's a good trade. So, different things like that. But if you notice, all of these pairs will start to trend a certain way. Then if you notice, they'll just turn around and they'll start to trend the back up. So this has been trending down since April. May, we're in June. Now it's going to turn around and probably start to trend up to complete that right shoulder. Then it'll come back down. So again, that's going to be a dope move. But if you actually back test and study all the pairs, that is what they normally do. They'll trend a certain direction. Then if you notice, they'll turn around midway through the year and they'll just start to trend another direction. Like if you notice, this was one big trend. Came down. This was one big downtrend.
It's one gigantic flag.
Pretty much. Well, this was like a head, shoulder, right shoulder. This looks like this was like a big, actually, this was a big descending channel right there. Huge descending channel. That was a descending channel on like the monthly. Yeah, it made this monthly descending channel. It's in that for months. That's crazy. Now it looks like it's breaking out to the upside. Look at that. See, the good thing about the higher time frames is you don't get all the noise. That's why my favorite time frame to trade on is like the daily or the 4 hour. Like you don't get all the noise. You just see clean moves. Like all these smaller time frames like that, look at all that noise you get. Look at all of that. Look at all those crosses on the MACD, all this noise. And then like look at this. You get all of these crosses on the MACD, you get all of that washing noise. But what trend are we in?
That's one big downtrend.
What's the trend of Euro USD right now?
Uptrend.
The
Uptrend.
opposite.
There you go. I just did that to confuse you. Because guess what? We're in this massive uptrend. Again, this is where some of y'all get lost. Y'all go to the smaller time frames. Y'all be marking up stuff like this and forgetting the overall trend is an uptrend. So when it's an overall uptrend, what should you be looking for?
A buy.
Nothing but buys. Even if this looked like a nice little sell, forget about that sell. Only look for buys. And again, I would do the MACD cross on the 30-minute, no lower than the 30-minute, because when I get a clean cross, like look at that. You got this clean cross over the MACD. It made this reverse head shoulder right here. You see that? Everybody see why that's a reverse head shoulder? Right shoulder, left shoulder. That's when you got that breakout. Boom. Reverse head shoulder. You got a flag. Perfect retest of the MACD. Continuation. Which that basically continued. And notice, again, the 30-minute, when you get these crosses on the MACD, they're pretty official. But if you notice, it hasn't been a false cross, or it hasn't been a false cross. These on the 15-minute, you would have gotten it right here. Try to watch it right here. Try to watch it right here. It's too much noise. That's why I normally stick to the 30 minutes and up. 30. I use the 30-minute for my recross, like for my retest of the MACD. Like if I'm in a trend and I want to get on a retest, okay, I'll watch a 30-minute for a retest. And that's what I use that time frame for. I normally try to catch a breakout on the hour or the 1 hour, on an hour or 4 hour. 4 hour because it gives you all, like I said, a general direction of the market without all the noise. And again, when you trade, you want your trading to be totally clean. You don't want any false signals out here.
So then if you were to truly consider a sell, you would either have to see that trend line get broken or just a very aggressive, sharp move down and a flag, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now for this is an uptrend. So I will go to the 4 hour daily. First of all, this was a zone. We have broken past the zone. So now what is price doing? It's going to where?
Next zone.
The next zone. There you go. So we'll probably see a little pullback like this. Retest. This is the next zone. Boom. So now I'm gonna watch price here because last time price was here, it came down aggressively and started that whole downtrend, which it may just do that. But again, what do I need to see here before I get in for anything?
Correction.
No,
A reversal pattern.
There you go, a reversal pattern. I need a pattern that tells me, hey, I'm getting ready to reverse, I'm getting ready to turn around. Like this. What is this right here? That. What is this?
Ascending channel.
There you go. That's what told you price was going to turn around in this zone. You got that, but notice how that ascending channel led to this whole down move. Boom.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
in order to confirm the reversal, it can't take out the previous high, right?
Yeah, so let's look at this ascending channel right here. So notice you got this high right here, and this is in a zone. This is why you always do your support resistance and your trend lines. Mark up your zones because you got to know where price is going to kind of be able to gauge it. You got to know where price is going and where it has been. And the only thing price is going to do is it's going to travel from zone to zone. That's all it's going to do. So notice how this at one time right here was the high. Okay. That big wick, that's not a fake out. That was at one time a full candle, but a lot of sellers was in this area and they were pushing price back down. Okay, that's when you had this doji star because it tried to do this. This is called a train track, railroad track right here. Doji star, that's what pushed it down. Okay, it still ascended up, but notice how this wick was never broken. You see that?
Yeah.
That was a high. That high was never broken. And notice if I actually zoom in on my MACD, we had divergence coming down. So notice when you started seeing all this shade right here, that was your key to get in. And then if you need extra confirmation, put a little stochastic on that thing, which the stochastic is a good indicator that works for consolidation. When you're in consolidation, stochastic, once you start seeing that shade of the MACD, you see this cross, you know price is coming down. And look how perfect that lined up right here. That cross is right here. Notice when you're above 80, that means you're overbought. When you're below 80, that means you're oversold. So you buy here, sell here. Boom. Boom. That would have been your entry. We're literally almost no drawdown. And that gave you that whole, that gave you all of this down move. So how perfect that entry was? So you literally caught 841 pips just using those confirmations. And again, just lining up confirmations. You see divergence. You saw momentum starting to die. This high wasn't broken. Again, those are kind of things you need to do. I know it's kind of hard to see that. Everybody always say you can see it when you go back, but you can't see it when it's happening. But you just got to keep these rules in your minds. That's the thing. You got to keep these rules in your mind and say them to yourself. Like over here, when I seen this ascending channel, I said, okay, boom, ascending channel. Yeah, we all see that. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Cool. Got a nice ascending channel. And then we got this. I'm like, okay, this was a high. This is a new high. High wasn't broken. Okay, take the sell. Boom. But notice what we didn't get. What did we not get over here? This is why I said get out.
A flag.
No. What did we not get? What was I looking for that was going to tell me price was ready to go down?
Was it a retest?
No.
A breakout.
There you go. A breakout. I need to see something aggressive like this. We didn't really get that. We got a corrective move down. Like Notice how this is an aggressive move up. And this is what I'm saying, right? Watch price action. Watch price action to see what it does. Like this. That was an aggressive move. If I would have seen something like that, I would have said, yeah. We definitely in for a sell because aggressive move out, waiting for a flag, continuation. I'd have been like, yeah, great sign. We didn't get that. We got this corrective move down. Then it made this little descending channel. Then it aggressively shot up on that news. That's why I told everybody, I said, yeah, get out, take your profit, because I think it's gonna go back to retest that top. Yeah, it definitely retested all right. But hey, that's trading. So I tell people, this is the game. This is what we sign up for. This is just trading. And I tell people, if you can survive weeks like NFP week, you can survive those few losses, a string of wins is right around the corner. They come. Trust me. But yeah, I know one thing I'm gonna start doing is like I said, long runs. I'm actually just gonna wait on long runs like this to set up. Then I'm gonna try to get in on those. But for anybody else that wants to trade every day, hopping in out the market every day, honestly, y'all should use Harmonic Scanner. Harmonic Scanner spits out signals every day. And honestly, the Harmonic Scanner is over 90% accurate. If you want to trade an hour to 4 hour, and honestly, most people use the Harmonic Scanner as just an extra confirmation tool, like this one right here. Look, you could have got in on this one. Your entry is right here, and it already hit take profit 1, on its way to take profit 2 and 3. I would say this about the Harmonic Scanner though. You have to trade it with a strategy. But if you use the strategy that we've been teaching you guys, you will be fine. You'll know when to get in, you'll know when to get out. And again, it gives you the entry. So what I like to do is if I had a Harmonic Scanner up, I'll go to my trading view and mark up the chart, and I'll just wait for key things. Like me, I need to see divergence. I need to see what exactly is going on. I need to see if it has divergence. Most of the time when it gets you an entry is at a point of rejection or at a nice zone for price to reverse. Okay, I need to see some divergence going on, put all these confirmations in place, then you'll feel safe taking the trade. Also, Manny Quinones, I don't know if you guys watch him or not on IML TV, but every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning at 10 a.m., he actually does live trades out of the Harmonic Scanner. So what he's doing is, which is kind of dope, is he's a Harmonic Scanner ambassador, and he's actually trying to create 1,000 millionaires live on Go Live. So they take trades live out of the Harmonic Scanner every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. And he also teaches classes on how to use this too, which he's actually really dope. I would say though, he'll have a million indicators on the chart, so that gets kind of confusing because he's just one of those people that like to see all that stuff going on. But again, if you have simple strategies with the Harmonic Scanner, you're fine. And again, like I said, it spits out signals all day. And depending on what broker you got, you can go to your broker, go in here and just see what's setting up. The ones at the top are fresh scans, and just see what's setting up. And I will tell you this, a Harmonic Scanner is good for getting you 20, 30 pips. Some of y'all that like them 20, 30 pips and dipping, like it'll get you 20, 30 pips all day. Then you can take your profit and leave. And Manny, when he's teaching a class, that's what they do. They get their 20, 30 pips or their 20, 30, 40, 50 pips, and they're done. So that's it for the Harmonic Scanner. Also, another great product that, we're up under, which I'm surprised most of y'all are not looking at it or trying to use it, is a bounce back. Let me see if it'll let me in. There you go. It's got my fingerprint in here. Or does it? Let's log in here. Okay. I guess bounce back is acting funny, but let's see if it'll let me get to it from here. Normally it'll pull it up over here. There we go. Let's see if it'll pull it back, pull it up. So I want y'all to see exactly the BB sniper side, which is actually really dope. Okay, let me see if I can go to it another way. Academy. See if we go. See if I can get to it another way. I really want y'all to see this.
Busy. You could have tried to go in through the IM Center.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. See if I can go and get in through the IM Center. Go to the new website. I will say this, man. I'm a computer engineer by day. Chris Terry definitely needs to hire me, and my team will make this so much easier. Do y'all really think the IM Center is confusing? Just be real.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just me that thought it was extra confusing. But I mean, if y'all think it's confusing, please send an email to compliance and email to tech support and tell them to make this more simple. Because honestly, this flow in IM Center and IML got some great products, but getting to them is a headache. But let's go to the strategy because I really want y'all to see this bounce back. And actually, this is Steven's products. Okay, it brought me back here. You better let me in too. It may just be down right now. Okay, it's acting funny. But I'll actually do a class on that later. So let me see if it'll actually pull up in a harmonic scanner. Nah, it's not gonna let me do it. But basically what it does is it's an algorithm in an expert advisor that actually spits out trades kind of the way we trade. So you'll get an alert. It'll tell you when to get in, when to get out. But the BB sniper side, that is Zach and Jordan for Trade House. And they're really, 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 really good. I recommend every one of you guys probably get Bounce Back. It's a little add-on. I think it's like $20 a month add-on. And really, really, really get that BB sniper side, which comes in the Bounce Back subscription, because those are live trades that Zach and Jordan are calling. And I wanted y'all to see kind of how they break it down. Because I ain't gonna lie, like those boys are serious with it. And I mean, y'all like the sniper wick entries, they be getting them. Now this week was a little suspect because of NFP, but I will say they don't call a lot of trades, but the trades they call are really jump up and official. And they call index trades too. and their trades usually run, I want to say at least 50 to 100 pips easy. So definitely the Harmonic scanner is already included in your regular subscription, but Bounce Back is like a little add-on. I wouldn't get pivots or none of that. I haven't tried any of those, but I'm actually gonna go through all of the products just to kind of see which ones I like. But the Harmonic scanner is pretty official. I don't know. Miriam's on the call.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know you've been using the Harmonic scanner a lot. What you think about it?
Man, I love it. Like, I think that it was the other day I think it was a day after I overslept on that last big move and I had texted you. I was like, oh my God, I got out of this. I was so pissed at myself. So I was going through the scanner and I was kind of looking at I was kind of seeing what was there and I saw that I know we don't trade silver, but I saw one for silver. And I was like, okay, well, let me look at it. And the spread on there was actually not bad because that's like the only thing that really keeps me from not even looking at the indices because the spread is so big. One move can just like take you all the way out. But the spread wasn't bad on silver. So I
Right.
went in there and I just went ahead and did the sell on it. And it was just dumb money. Like I made what it was. I think I ended up with, I capped off at like 500 because
Mm.
I thought it was going to pull back and go back up. But it went all the way up to $700 in like, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, definitely. Like, look, perfect example. Look at this one. Bounce back, not bounce back, but the Harmonic scanner called a buy on this. Your entry was right here, but look how many pips they yielded. And the thing about it was, all you had to do was come in here, see this. You could have got in, drew a trend line, and applied the rules. And actually, inside of the Harmonic scanner, you can actually put your own indicators in MACD. You won't get the MACD 4C, but you'll get the regular MACD. In the regular MACD, you could have just used the rules. You could have said, okay, retest on 30-minute. Or what I like to do is, if I see this setting up, I'll go to my chart in TradingView and I'll chart it up right quick, and I'll watch it and say, okay, this was the entry. Put a horizontal line right there. That's your entry. Get in, boom. And look, this rode up for, you could have still been riding this up today. And this trend is still good because the trend line is not broken. And that's what I'm saying. That's just one trade. Like, let's see, NZD CAD. Look how perfect it did on that one. NZD CAD. That went past take profit 3. And again, I really don't think some of you guys realize all the great features that IM Academy gives you guys just for joining. Like, this is a really good tool for people that love signals, for people that, you kind of want to, you kind of do your own chart markups, but you want to see kind of, it's like an extra confirmation to yourself. Like, let me see if I'm on the right track. Let me see if I'm doing things right, kind of tool. And another thing that I don't think most of you guys realize in TradingView is, I was explaining this to somebody earlier this week. Like,
I think that might have been me busy because I was telling you I would do my markups and then I would go through the technicals just to make sure I was on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely. And in TradingView, first of all, they give you support resistance technicals. They give you pivot points. All the pivot point means is when price gets here, it normally turns around and starts to trend the other way. This is where price pivots. So it gives you support resistance for people that struggle drawing up support resistance, like we're doing on our Monday nights. Our Monday nights going to be just me critiquing your charts. Go in here and kind of, I use the classic one. Go in here and kind of just put that. All you gotta do is go to the chart, write these numbers down, put a horizontal line there, bam, bam, and dial in the coordinates. And not to mention, if you go over here to ideas, there's people give you their trade ideas of what they think is going to happen. Go hear the newest, and you can kind of gauge what people are kind of saying. Hey, listen, I kind of think this is going to happen. Look at this, look at that. Make sure you follow somebody that's verified and got a lot of likes, though. You don't get one of these people that just starting out. But it kind of helps you out to see, like, in your mind. And I actually post some setups on here too, so I actually post some ideas.
I got a question for you, Busy, about the harmonic scanner. Like, I don't understand it. I did the little class, but I still don't understand like really how to even get in it. Like,
Okay, cool. Let's
I
go.
don't understand it.
Let's go to a fresh signal. All the fresh signals are normally at the top. So the top ones are normally fresh. All of these are normally passed. So usually you go in here and find a broker that you like. Like you got Hugo's Way. Okay, you will go to Hugo's Way. And these are the time frames that you'll be trading on. Usually I like to do the 1 hour because I don't mind staying in it for a little bit. And first of all, you see if price is near your entry. So right now, it gives you the entry. So when price touches your entry, that's when you enter the trade. Like when it touched right here, which it was right here, that would have been your cue to enter the trade because price is at the entry. This is your stop loss. And these are your take profits. So you can actually just set alerts right here in your trading view. So alerts that take profit 1, 2, and 3. And when price hits take profit 1, see if it starts to give you a pattern to reverse. If it does, get out. Take your profit at take profit 1. But if it's
So the
going
yellow stuff don't mean nothing. Like, do we have to pay attention? Because I think that's what throws me. Like, am I supposed to be aware it's at the yellow way, or if it's outside the yellow, is the trade still good? The idea still good? Or that's what throws me.
Oh no, the yellow stuff is just a pattern that is marking up. Right now, this is a butterfly pattern.
Okay.
This is just harmonics in the market.
Okay.
This right here at D would have been your entry.
Okay.
But notice your entry, it says entry right here at this green line. That means it wants you to get in somewhere around this area. And what I normally like to do is see if my entry is near a zone. Notice how my entry is at this zone. Look at that. Perfect zone right there. See how that support resistance. So this is already a good zone for price to turn around. And that's what I normally do. Then I see if I have divergence. So I'll go to my chart and mark up and see, okay, I'm at this zone. Let me see if I get a reversal pattern. I'm sure if I go down to the 30-minute or the 15-minute, this is my entry. Okay, I see a little price struggling to break this high, wick rejection. I see a teacup right here, or as we call it over here in PJH trading, a red cup of Henny. So I see this nice little, right there, red cup, Henny. Struggle to break. That would have been your, honestly, if you missed this entry, that would have been a prime entry right there. And then you just write it down. And again, for people that like 20, 30 pips and getting out, the harmonic scanner is good for that and then some. And I really wanted to explain this to you guys because I think that most of you guys are relying on, the group. The group is amazing, but I don't think most of you guys realize all these great benefits that IM Center provides to you guys, which are just amazing too. And again, this is in your subscription. So, I mean, how many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all didn't know that? Y'all can talk, be real, be honest. But I'm gonna start doing some classes on this just to kind of show you exactly like how to use this. And again, you can trade this with the strategy that we've been teaching. And not to mention, like I said, Manny Quinones does live trading Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning at 10 a.m. And he's giving out live trades. And he's an IML educator. So you can go live. I am. And basically, like I said, he's the harmonic scanner ambassador. That's all he does. He's this guy right here. Go in his session. and you'll see him take live trades. And he's normally, go ahead, let me see if I can get his schedule. Like I said, he's on a lot, but I think his session is Tuesday. We go to his harmonics. There you go. Money trade room. He's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 10 a.m. And I mean, he's a really, 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 really good educator, especially for like harmonics, structure, market structure. For people that ask me like how, I learned market structure so good, it was from watching him and practicing all the stuff that he says. You want to learn market structure? Follow that guy. He's really good. And I mean, he breaks it down nicely, but again, he endorses the harmonic scanner and he's actually traded live with it to show people how accurate it is and how much they win with it. And I don't think people realize, like I said, how accurate it is. So definitely use everything at your disposal because, I mean, again, why is everybody here? We are here to make what? We are here to make money. Everybody, we here to get paid, right? I mean, we are here to get paid, right?
Period.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, I mean, y'all here for something else, let me know, but we all here to get paid, right? Okay, but yeah, use those products at your disposal. So definitely that. And let me see if bounce back is working now. Maybe it actually let me in. So I really want y'all to see this. Okay, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, bounce back is actually really dope. And like I said, another great product is Gold Cup. Gold Cup is actually Lazardo's strategy, and they're calling live trades on that too. So, like I said, a harmonic scanner is an EA. It's an expert advisor. So it's not a person calling the trades. It's a computer algorithm calling the trades. But bounce back, the BB Sniper side, that's Zach and Jordan. That's the Trade House team. And Gold Cup is Lazardo's team. And they're really good too. Gold Cup is actually the number one product in IML. And they spit out some very good signals every week. So, like I said, I know this week was a little slow, but next week's going to definitely pick up. So, yeah, I want you guys to see that. Another thing I want you guys to see that I'm going to kind of touch on, I'm not going to really go into too much detail on it. And actually, the guy that's teaching this is on right now, I think. Yeah, let me see if go back. Yeah, the guy that teaches this, I think he's on right now. But I want y'all to see binary options.
Yeah, he about to go off biz. He got like 7 minutes.
Yeah, this is binary options. And basically, for y'all that like to scout the market and y'all that like to trade every day and y'all think regular Forex is too slow, I'll recommend y'all do binary options. And again, this is one of the brokers. This is actually how I got started in Forex. And basically, binary options is simple. You go over here and you give yourself a price expiration. So let's say I do 5 minutes and I put in a buy. So I'm betting at the end of this, at the end of this right here, at the end of this expiration, price is going to be above my entry. If it does, I win the dollar plus the 77 cents. And there you go. That's it. It's not, you don't have to count any pips. You don't have to do a stop loss. It's basically just saying, I'm betting at the end of this right here. This right here is going to be above my entry. If it is, I win the trade. See right now, look at the payout. Look how it's giving me the dollar plus 77 cents. And if it stays above my entry, it'll add it to my balance. I started this account with $400 3 days ago. And this is what I'm up to right now. Because it's so easy. This is really easy. And for y'all that struggle counting picks, for y'all that struggle to grasp regular Forex, this is really, really easy to understand. And vice versa. If I'm in a sell, I'm betting that, oh well, I'm gonna win this trade. I'm betting that if I get in a sell for let's say 1 minute, I'm betting that at the end of this time expiration, this price is going to be below my entry. If it is, I win the dollar plus 77 cents. And this is the power of binary options for y'all that want to scalp and flip accounts. I don't have to do $1. I could do $100. And I could have clicked that call or put. I could have did $1,000. I could have did $100,000. I could have did $1 million.
So Busy, what are you basing your analysis on to say that that price is going to drop to that point by that time?
I'm glad you asked that question. Let me get to it. Basically, the same thing that I have been teaching you guys the whole time. Where's my trading view? Boom. You use the same exact strategy that we have been using in TradingView. And the thing about it is, IM Center, IM Academy has HFX products. They have an HFX subscription that's an extra $50 a month, which they have their own educators. They actually have products they give you when you buy that subscription too, like Liberty, Simple Scalper, Pickpocket. But basically, all binary options is, and this is the only time you should touch the smaller time frames because high frequency Forex moves so fast. You normally trade on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. That's it. You get the bag and you're done. So basically, I will come in here on the 15 minute or 5 minute, draw your support, resistance, and trend lines. 1 minute. Boom. I will draw my support, resistance, and trend lines, kind of see what's going on. I would say, okay, where's my here go my toolbar. Right here. See this high? I see this trend starting to form. Boom. Okay, descending channel. My support. Little resistance right here. Struggle counter right here. Right about there. That's a good point. I'll mark that up. Oh, this is definitely a good point. Boom. That's it. And basically, you're trading momentum. So you could have got it for a buy right here and cleared that trade. And let me go back to my binary options account. And notice, see if it's going to let me clear this trade, see if I'm going to win. And again, for y'all that want to flip money real fast, binary options is so easy. People literally blow accounts because it's too easy. Again, you don't count pips. You don't do none of that. All you do is your support, resistance, trend lines. And you just sit there and say, okay, the price will be above or below my entry at the time of its expiration. If it is, look, I won. There you go. I won a trade. That's it.
I see how you did your analysis. I'm trying to figure out how you're factoring in time in the analysis.
Well, that's the thing. Like me personally, what I do is you normally give it 1 to 2 candles. So let's say me personally, I think AJ and Jackie on the team are going to do a boot camp on this, but I normally do 3 minute time frame, 3 to 5 minutes. And I give it the next 2 candles. So let's say I do 5 minutes. I'll tell you that. Let's say I'll do 1 minute just to explain to you. I'll do a call. Cool. Okay, 1 minute. Let's say if I'm losing, I have the option to roll this over and buy myself more time. So let's say, I'm waiting for it to go below my entry. Go below my entry. So I can show this. And double up feature means all I want to do is get in another entry at whatever time. So if it goes below my entry, I'll show you the rollover feature. Well, it's gonna let me win the trade now, which is dope. So basically, there we go. So rollover. See how it extended my time?
Mm-hmm.
Now my order size is $1.30. So if I win, it'll give me the payout of my initial order plus the rollover. And that's all rollover does. So it extends your time by whatever time frame over here that you set. So it gave me an extra minute. Now my payout is $2.30. See that? All price has to do is stay above my entry.
So your MACD is definitely key when you're looking at the momentum of
Absolutely.
where this
High frequency
probably
forex
go.
is all momentum. You're trading forex with time expirations. And the thing about it is, all you have to be is 1 micro pip in profit to win the trade. It's literally that simple. Like you don't even, like all you have to be is 1 micro pip in profit to win the trade.
So do you have to subscribe to the high frequency forex portion in order to even get somebody to go further in detail about it
Uh-oh, I'm finna win this trade.
on the platform?
There you go, won that trade. Bam. There you go. And that could have been, notice, that was $2.30, but that could have been 200, 2,000. That could have been whatever amount I wanted to do. And I could have did that in a minute, but I could have went up to, again, you can do turbo intraday. So it means I could have did some hours, or you could do long term. So you could have said days. Turbo is 1 minute to like 10, I want to say 20, 30 minutes.
This is my last question.
Yeah.
Do your indicators like your 50 and your 4 cross have anything to do with this since it's such a low time frame?
Well, actually, all the 50 and 4 cross do, which I'm going to show you this, is basically is what the regular MACD was doing. So all for high frequency forex, all you need is pretty much support, resistance, get on a nice trend, wait for it to pull back, watch it stochastic. Like if you'd have got in a buy right here, see how that's crossing up, see how the momentum is shifting up. You'd have cleared all your entries. Boom. So you could have traded and been in the market in 10 minutes. Done. And now you go with the bag. Honestly, I recommend that y'all do both of them simply because for the people that think regular forex is slow, some of y'all don't like waiting. While you're waiting on the regular forex, you could be doing binary. For people that just like to be in the market catching those trades. And again, you see, I'm on the 1 minute. Drew up this trend line, boom. Got in here, took a couple trades, I'm off with the bag, out of here. But yeah, going to IM Center. Let me go into IM Academy. So, and definitely, let me go live. Go live. IM. Show you the high frequency forex portion of this. So based on high frequency forex, these are the educators that they got, and all the educators are good. Ness is the #1 educator on binary options. I remember when he first started, I actually started trading with him. Him and Evan are really good. Not to mention they do advanced charting and all of that. Not really charting, but they do live trade ideas. They actually do live binary trading. Ness does and Evan does. Matt does too, because they get paid sessions. So they do live trading, and they have on the Harmonic Scanner, they have Liberty, which is basically their signal caller for binary options. So it tells you kind of when to get in the trade, when to get out. Let's see if Liberty's up. There you go. Well, Liberty's up. There we go. So Liberty will spit out alerts over here and let you know when to get in trade and when to get out. I know this is Ness's app. And in here you can put the simple scalper, pickpocket, or the web slinger. So those are the expert advisors that Ness coded himself. And as you see, it gives you trade ideas right over here for high frequency Forex. And it's really just that simple. Let's see if bounce back is up. Not bounce back ain't up. But it's really just that simple. And I mentioned that's one. You got simple scalper, you got the pickpocket. And again, this is high frequency. That means you're getting in and out of the market with the bag, and that's it. So I'm telling you guys, y'all should take advantage of all these great benefits at IM Academy. Like, look at this. This even tells you the entry price to get in, what it's going to be over here. And it's really just that simple. So you literally could have traded this. And again, all these products do is they give you more confirmations and they help you out, because some people struggle charting. I'm just being honest. As much as I love charting and I try to teach charting, I know some of you guys struggle with that. Well, that's why these products are here. These products are here to help you out. And again, I mean, I don't think some of you guys take advantage of all the great benefits of the IM Mark, of the Marcus Live platform, and the great products that they have. So that's why I'm kind of going through them tonight to kind of show you guys, like, you don't have to wait on me or Steven or anybody. You have a whole platform here that's giving you great ideas, great signals, great trades, great scans, literally all day. And I mean, you can literally plug in all day and catch whatever you're trying to catch. So, any more questions?
No.
Nope.
So how do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about binary? How y'all feel about everything? Talking to y'all.
Binary is dope. It seems dope. I just, I guess I need to look more into it on how to place the trade. I saw what you did just there, but I still didn't see how you place and enter and exit.
This is the sign up link. I'm gonna actually post it in here for everybody. This is a sign up link if y'all want to sign up for a binary options broker. This is the best broker, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, some of the other binary options brokers are not good. This is the best one. And Ness on the platform has millions of dollars in account with them. So I can't tell you the exact number. I do know the exact number, but I'm not going to put them on blast like that. But no, I mean, honestly, I'll show you again. It's as simple as pressing a button. If I'm in a buy in binary options, so if I press call, that means I'm betting by the time my price expires, whatever time frame you set, price is going to be above your entry. If it is, you win. If you're in a sell and you hit put, that means sell. You're betting that by whatever time expiration that you set, price is going to be below your entry. If it is, you win. If it's not, you lose. That's it. And the thing about binary is you're straight up. You know exactly how much you're risking, and you know exactly how much you're going to gain.
Is it it's a pretty much a 2-to-1 option? Like whatever you risk is what you get back?
Pretty much. Well, it depends on what the payout is. And I share my screen and show y'all that. So let me finish. I'll reshare my screen again and show y'all that. Let me get back in my trading account. So that is a thing.
It's like trading.
Like over here, you see these payouts. So like if I do this, this is paying out 80%, or this is paying out 88%. So notice this number over here, how it fluctuated. That means if I put $10, that means if I risk $10 on this and I win, I make the $10 plus the $8.80. So $18.80 because it's paying out 88%. Versus Euro odd right now, it's paying out 70%. So you see how this number just went to 7? That would be your profit on $10. So if you win, you will get 17 bucks. If you lose, you will lose 10 bucks. So that's what you risk. Straightforward. And again, you know exactly what you're risking. You know how much you're going to profit.
So what is the movement? Where is it getting that movement from?
Charts. This is the chart in its raw form. This is basically the line chart. You can go up here and put it on candles too. And you can actually sit in here, you can chart in here. Boom. See that? Then you can trade a live from here if you want to. Or they call it the tick chart, but it's basically the line chart.
Okay, Busy, I told a story. I have one more question.
Okay.
So would it be feasible to say that like your GBP pairs would be great binary pairs to trade because they're so volatile? Or would that be more dangerous because they're more volatile?
Well, I would say this. It depends on what you would do in binary is find you a pair that's trending heavy. That's in a trend. The trend is your friend. It still works. Trend is your friend until it ends. What I like to do and what I have seen other people do is this. Go to the currency strength meter, see which pair is the strongest and which one is the weakest. That would be the one that I would trade because, see, look, if I trade Euro, Swiss franc, I know this one is trending heavy because this one is really strong and this one's really weak. This is the one instance where the currency strength meter does work. It works for binary. Regular Forex, not so much. Binary, yes. Because it shows you kind of what's trending. Then you trade based off of that. See how all the currencies are kind of even? That means ain't nothing moving right now. But yeah, so that's something that they kind of teach on the platform. They show you how to trade, and then they got, like I said, they got scans over there that show you how to get in trades and get out. And like I said, you can be in there from 1 minute to hours and days if you want to. But most people, I only do 3 to 5 minutes. Get in and get out with the bag and done. Okay. I'm recording this to the cloud, so mute everybody. And that's all binary is. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You ain't got to sit there and count pips. People struggle with that. Oh, I got to count pips. Oh, I don't know. Where's the pip value on this? You ain't worried about that. And that's why a lot of people do it because it's so much easier and so much straightforward. And with the broker, you transfer your money to the broker in Bitcoin just like you do your regular broker account. So you can transfer Bitcoin to them. And I will say this. I don't recommend you take a bonus. Don't do that because the bonus rules are kind of weird. So just whatever you put in your account, just trade that. Don't accept the bonus. But everybody's muted. You can unmute yourselves. So that's it. Any more questions? Any more?
No questions over here.
All right, everybody. Well, that's my time for the night, man. I hope y'all learned something. How do y'all feel about the class tonight? Y'all learned something?
I feel
Very good.
I always love your class.
All right. Well,
We learned something brand new again. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to keep everybody, you know, in the game. That's the thing. I want everybody to win. So definitely, I mean, I think most of y'all should check out the binary option side and definitely like give it a try. Like get the HFX, watch some of the videos, watch some of the trains, watch some of them. They're really, really, really good. And you will catch on to it easier because it's so much more simple. And the same support, resistance, supply, the strategy we teach for regular Forex works over there too. So give it a try. Do both. But all right, you guys.
Have a good evening.
You too.